Or good afternoon, I should say, and welcome to Barn Burner Basketball on WYKR. Today we have a matchup between the Oxbow girls and the People's Academy Wolves. This is a quarterfinal game in Division III girls basketball. This is Robin Wozni alongside Neil Emerson. What are you thinking, Neil?
I love playoff basketball, Woz.
Best time of the year.
Quarterfinals are always exciting. You've earned that higher seed. You get to play at home, your one last home game. Winner goes to the Barry Auditorium, and that's everybody's goal in Vermont basketball. Nothing
better than that this time of year. Nothing better than going to the Aud and getting to see your team play a little bit. These girls beat in their play downs the other day. They won, but we've got news from all over kind of the North Country here. As we get going, we'll bring you some more playoff action. But should these girls win today, they will be playing Thursday night. The time is yet to be determined. We'll find that out as we move along throughout the playoffs. At the conclusion of this game, we're going to be giving away a Green Mountain Merchandise Player of the Game. And I see a young man over there for Oxbow who's wearing his from one he got last game we did here at Oxbow, I think, or it might have been the one up in Danville. I'm not sure. It must have been Oxbow because Danville defeated Oxbow, I think, up there. So the kids like them. They like to wear them, and they really appreciate them. Can't tell you how many kids have been very thankful for receiving the player of the game.
So it's fun to see them when they're wearing them out in the wild, so to speak. You see them a few days later or downtown. Good stuff.
Exactly. And we got some shout-outs already coming in. We got a shout-out to Mike and to Amy, and Jeannie Pike is listening. And H is in the man cave, and we want to give a big happy birthday to Patch. Today is Patch's birthday. I'm not real sure why, what year he is, but it's some year. I mean, he's like 7-ish, I think.
All right.
I think he just turned 8 now that I kind of think back on my memory's getting old as I get older, getting a little less
I wasn't going to say anything. Hey, you mentioned that we don't know what time the winner of this game is going to move forward to the Barry Aud. We don't know what time on Thursday. Lots of uncertainty.
Right.
We know that the Rivendell girls play in Cinderella as the 7th seed.
Yeah.
We know they play Monday. We're going to be there.
Yeah.
We're not sure when.
They upset the number 2 seed, and they're going to be there on Monday, and the game is either 5:30 or 7:30. And we have got our people out there listening, and we are hoping to get an answer to that. H in the man cave just told me he's 15.
You were so close, Waz. 7, 8, 15.
He's 8. I know he's 8. Because, last time I was up there, he was helping his dad, and he said, Mike was talking to him, and I don't know what Mike said to him, but he looked at Mike with a cross look, and he said, "Dude, I'm 7.5." So I'm pretty sure this is his 8th birthday. Anyway, so happy birthday to Patch.
So Monday, we know we'll be at the Barry Auditorium. That's fun.
Yep. Game time either 5:30 or 7:30. We'll let you know as soon as we know.
If this Oxbow girls team advances, we'll be there Thursday night again. Game time to be decided.
5:30 or 7:30, and then the boys tournament.
On the boys' side, we know the Danville boys are going to end up with a home game.
Yep, Danville boys look like they're going to be the 7th seed. We'll know for sure tomorrow. But these, with the way the mathematics all work out and online, they're pretty accurate, I think.
Yeah, unless somebody decides unless the 6th decides for some reason to not go,
right?
That doesn't happen very often.
Everybody's taking a trip to Europe or something, they'll be there.
Yeah.
So that looks like the Danville boys have the 7th seed, and if the seeds hold up, they will be playing home against Proctor, the 10 seed. It looks like these Oxbow boys are going to be on the road. They should get the 10 seed, and they're headed to People's Academy to play the 7 seed. BMU gets into the tournament as the 16 seed, but unfortunately they got to travel to number 1 Twinfield.
That's a tough draw.
That is. And then Rivendell got the 11 seed. We'll get the 11 seed, I think, and they will be headed to Williamstown, which is also pretty tough game.
Another tough draw.
Yeah,
for sure.
They just have. Williamstown has a history of they have a good program. You know what I mean? So they're perpetually. Some years they're better than others, but you never see them have a real down year, because they just have a good
quality program.
Quality program. All right, the buzzer just went off, so the kids are coming in, and we're going to get ready. Neil, you want to run down through the starters because it looks like they're going to shut the lights out on us, so you might want to see what we can read it.
I'll start with the visiting People's Academy Wolves. They're going to start number 1, Riley Reeve. Number 5, Daisy Jane Berg. Number 10, Sophie Beck. Number 11, Chloe Moody. And number 15, Jamie Benjamin. The Wolves are coached by Rick Welcome. Oxbow is going to counter with number 1, Abby Longto. Number 14, McKenna Houston. Number 15, Braylee Phelps. Number 23, Riley Pike. And number 25, Brooke Osgood. And they, of course, are coached by Barry Emerson here at Oxbow.
All right, just getting my daily harassment in of the officials before we get started.
The game hasn't even started. You're already harassing the officials?
I'm trying. So we're getting the sportsmanship announcements going on now. And what else have we got to talk about? Tonight at Oxbow is going to be the Oxbow senior game. So I think that game is at 5 o'clock. So if you are out there listening and want to come out for a good ball game, the seniors will play tonight at 5 o'clock here at Oxbow. I'm not even sure who they play. I didn't ask that. I just see they've got a lot of senior preparations going on here.
And you were up in Littleton last night, is that right?
Yep. Woodsville girls played a great game. They were the 8 seed going up against the 1 seed, and Littleton just played tremendous defense, and it was a back and forth. I think in the third quarter there were 4 or 5 lead changes, and then finally in the fourth quarter, Littleton went up by 5, and they didn't look back from that. Woodsville couldn't get back into that crack it under 5 thing, so they ended up losing by 7, I think, something like that. But they played a good game and put in a good effort. So congratulations to the Woodsville girls for their season. They had a good season, and for the the Littleton girls, they're the 1 seed. They're headed to the semifinals, which I think is in White Mountain High School or something like that next week.
But as far as WIKR, our coverage, we cover Woodsville, so boys and girls, they're out of the tournament at this point. We can concentrate on who's going to make it to the Barry Auditorium over here on the Vermont side. Yep.
We're going to be, so next week's going to be a busy week. I know we'll have at least 3 games on next week, and then the week after will be just the boys tournament, and we can concentrate on that. Hopefully we'll have a game over there for the boys tournament.
We're going to be wrapping this up before you know it, was.
We will be, and then we'll be off to baseball season, softball season, which that means summer's coming, right?
Yeah, I guess.
I've played some softball games in the 40-degree weather, but
I think I've seen a few baseball games played with snow flurries in the air.
At least we'll be outside.
Yeah.
Right. At least we'll be outside. They're announcing the People's Academy players here. I have a good People's Academy softball story for you sometime when we get into the game, depending on if we have time or not. But it's a softball story, so we'll save it for later. And now they're going to announce the girls.
I see a spotlight, was, and there it is. The lights are out.
That's why we read the announcements earlier, the players earlier, because we may not be able to see the names. And don't forget, again, at the conclusion of this game, we're going to give someone a Green Mountain Merchandise Player of the Game. Also, if you'd like a shout-out, you've heard me give a couple of them. Special shout-out to Patch, because it's his birthday today, and he's listening. But if you would like a shout-out, send a text to me at 802-353-3770. I've got my own phone number. 802-353-3770.
Getting bad, was. You don't know your phone number?
I know.
Are you going to remember to go over to the Barry Auditorium on Monday night?
I will.
Okay.
I'll probably have to pick you up. You'll call me, right, if I don't?
Yeah. I'll say, where are you?
Right.
I'm headed for Plymouth. I got confused.
I'm coming in my jammies. I'm sitting at home in my jammies. I'll be there in a minute.
Speaking of jammies, on the shout-out list,
Grammy, Grammy and her jammies. That's what I've decided. Grammy and her jammies. Sue hopefully is listening. All right, for our national anthem now.
To the singing of our national anthem.
have it. So the players have been introduced. The song has been sung. It's game time on WYKR.
Always fun that the Oxbow girls sing the national anthem from the floor. And I noticed, actually, the People's Academy, most of the team was singing as well.
Yeah, that's kind of nice.
That's kind of nice.
At Littleton last night, something went wrong with the equipment, and it kept going back into the national anthem. Like, it kept singing the same first. Finally, they turned it off, and the crowd sang the rest of it.
That works.
Yeah. All right. We're getting ready to jump it up here at Oxbow as Oxbow Girls plays People's Academy in a Division III quarterfinal game. Neil?
Sophie Beck in the circle going up against Brooke Osgood. Ball is in the air, tipped, and won by the Olympians. Oxbow with the first possession in this quarterfinal matchup. Braylee Phelps for the Olympians. Passes right-hand side, tries to cut through, nothing there. Now a pass left wing. And a drive. Houston. Shot from the elbow. That one's back of the rim. Won't go for Osgood. Coming the other way. It's People's Academy. Wolves on the run. Chloe Moody bringing the balls up. Entry pass into the high post. Nice cut down through. Oh, couldn't get the bucket. Offensive board, though, goes People's way. 3-point attempt now. Boom! Nothing but the bottom of the net for Daisy Jane Berg. First on the board, People's Academy, 3-0.
Oxbow's going to have to cut down those offensive rebounds.
Braylee Phelps once again for the Olympians. Passes left-hand side, this time to Pike. Pike takes one dribble, top of the key, picks up that dribble, in a little bit of trouble. Gets rid of it. Floater up over the top. Turnaround, that one won't go for the Olympians, and a foul on the rebound.
That's going to be an Oxbow foul. Going to be on number 14. That is McKenna Houston with her first foul.
3-0 early on here. 6:52 left in the first quarter of play. Moody brings it up for the Wolves. Passes right-hand side. Berg down through the lane, and we're going to have a whistle.
Looks like another foul on Oxbow here. This one's going to be on Riley Pike, her first, team second. And it's on the floor, so it's going to be out of bounds. Oxbow stays in a man-to-man on the out-of-bounds play here.
Riley Reeve trying to inbound. She does so. Gets it to Beck. Cross-court pass and a quick shot. Won't go. Again, another offensive board for the Wolves, and another there controlling the offensive board as Sophie Beck just collected a couple.
That's 4 for her already, and that's a foul on Riley Pike, which is her second. This time she's going to be shooting. And we got a sub waiting to come in for Oxbow. Sophie Beck on the line. She has the ball. It's 3-0. Oxbow taken by surprise just a little bit here. First shot's no good. In for Oxbow is number 22, Alyssa Kozakowski, and Riley Pike takes a seat with 2 fouls.
I wondered if we wouldn't see Margaret Williams to try to help with that offensive board.
I thought so too.
She's a big presence in there. Tall girl.
Second shot for Beck is up underway. That's short off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound for Oxbow.
Oxbow's Phelps on the run. Doesn't have the numbers. Pulls it back out. Directs traffic. Picks up her dribble. Right-hand side. Tried to make an entry pass. And looks like it's going to be tipped out of bounds. Stays Oxbow's ball.
I think these two teams have met already. The first game was a close game. Oxbow won by 2 up to Peoples. Second game, Oxbow won by 15 down here. So, Peoples, they know each other well. So Peoples will see if they have looks like they've come in with a game plan.
You've told me repeatedly it's hard to beat any team 3 times. Oxbow on the run. A nice nifty move there by Houston. Kind of Houston spin move and up off the glass makes it a 3-2 game. Wolves with a 1-point advantage on the ball. Momentarily lost control. Able to pick it back up. And a drive from the left-hand side is going to be Sophie Beck. She's going to get to go to the line, and she's fouled going up.
Another Oxbow foul. It's 4 fouls to none here. This one's going to be on McKenna Houston, and that's her second. Let's see if he goes to the bench again.
He does.
On the line is going to be Beck. She was 0 for 2 there last time.
I'm going to get my wish. They're going to put some height in.
Yep. Looks like Margaret Williams is waiting to come in. First shot is up for Beck. That is good. Makes it 4-2 here. Houston comes taking, so Oxbow's got 2 starters sitting on the bench early on, only 5:51 in the first period. Second shot for Beck. That's good, too.
Good start for Peoples. Oxbow Phelps brings the ball up, passes left-hand side, long toe, drives to the baseline, kicks back out to Phelps. Phelps in trouble in the corner. And timeout called by Oxbow. 30-second timeout, Waz.
All right, let's send it back to the studio. We'll be right back after these messages.
Green Mountain Merchandise has been making Vermont shine for nearly 40 years. Whether it's custom t-shirts, embroidered hats, or event swag, they bring your vision to life. Proudly local, proudly yours. Check out Green Mountain Merchandise in Wells River or visit greenmountainmerchandise.com.
Good luck, teams. Auctioneers C.W. Gray & Sons of East Thetford, a family-owned and operated business for over 60 years, specializes in equipment sales. C.W. Gray & Sons of East Thetford is proud to be a sponsor of the radio broadcast of high school basketball.
Welcome back. This is Robin Wozniak alongside Neil Emerson here at Oxbow High School for quarterfinal action in Girls Division III. Currently it's 5-2 in favor of Peoples as they've put a little shock into Oxbow. Oxbow's got 2 starters sitting on the bench with 2 fouls. Oxbow with the ball, Neil.
Phelps on the inbound, gets it to long toe, passes right-hand side to the foul line. Now a 3-point attempt from long toe. That one won't go. She's going to get the long rebound. Ends up slipping out of her hands and out of bounds. Everything's going People's way.
Right now it is. So Oxbow looking to turn the tide. And speaking of long toe, she was our Green Mountain Merchandise Player of the Game last game.
Daisy Jane Berg brings it up for the Wolves. Stops and pops at the 3-point line. Hits the back of the rim. Won't go. Another offensive board for Peoples. Another 3-point attempt. That one doesn't go, but Peoples Academy looking fearless in this first few minutes.
Sophie Beck is a horse underneath there. Boy, she is just working hard.
She has collected some rebounds. 5-2, Peoples with the lead. Oxbow on offense looking to cut into that. Long toe. Nice passing around the rim from Oxbow. That shot is going to be deflected. Rebound goes to Peoples. Beck with the ball. Sophie Beck puts up her dribble. Up and off the glass, won't go. Fought for. Ball's going to end up in the backcourt, but tipped by Oxbow into the backcourt. Peoples looking to reset. Berg. Now over to Moody. Moody will shoot. 3-pointer as back of the rim, won't go. Moody ended up on the ground. Did she take a flop there?
Yeah, I think she took a little bit of a flop there.
Oxbow
Phelps from way out.
doesn't get it to go, but the putback is good. That's Margaret Williams.
Yeah, it is. Rebound and a putback off the bench for Williams.
They've needed some rebounding help. Another 3-pointer from Peoples. Doesn't go. And another offensive board goes Peoples' way. A lot of contact underneath. No whistle. Oxbow's going to come away with it. Phelps goes right-hand side into the hands of Kosakowski. Now a shot from the elbow, bounces around but won't go for Osgood, and a foul.
I think another flop. Maybe that was something they practiced here. Green 11, so that's going to go on Peoples. That's Moody's first, team's first. Going to the line is Williams, her first shot there, and they are hitting the ground pretty hard, but I didn't see any contact. Did you?
No.
All right, Williams, first shot. High, Archer, and that's good. Coming into the game now for Peoples is Annabelle Welcome, and we're going to have a quick timeout, so let's take a break for some important messages from our great local businesses.
Join Ricker Funeral Home and Cremation Care in supporting our local heroes on the basketball court. We're here for the games, and we're here for you. Community-focused and family-owned since 1952.
It's tip-off time. Time for another great basketball season. Valley Floors in Bradford takes this time to wish the best of luck to the teams. Valley Floors is cheering for all the teams in their quest for the championship. Valley Floors invites you to visit their showroom in Bradford. For additional information, log on to valleyfloorsinc.com and be sure to like them on Facebook.
In Lancaster, New Hampshire, at North Country Ford, you can rely on fair deals and honest advice as they offer a wide selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, along with many commercial vehicles. They can help you with all of your automotive needs as well, including service to your Ford as well as other brands, a collision center, and financing. At North Country Ford in Lancaster, they take this time to say good luck to the young men and women on the local basketball teams.
Welcome back. This is Robin Wozni alongside Neil Emerson, and we're back in action. And that was a three-pointer by Sophie Beck.
I think it was just a two. I think they called it a two.
A long
two.
7-5 now in favor of the People's Academy.
Oxbow tries to go inside to their big girl, but it's ripped away. People's coming the other way. People's Academy on the run. Skip pass, left-hand side. One dribble, kick back out top of the key. Trying to drive down through the middle. Girls on the floor. Ball ripped away, and we're going to have a travel violation.
Yeah, that's a good call. She was rolling from hip to hip. I thought it was down here when the girl was on the floor rolling from hip to hip, but Margaret Williams took a hard fall as somebody rolled up underneath her. She didn't have the ball, but they rolled up underneath her.
She had stripped it away, and then she went for a tumble for her efforts. 7-5 early on here. Oxbow's shot going to be no good for Osgood, coming the other way. It's People still with a 2-point lead, 2.5 minutes left in this first quarter of play. Quarterfinal action here at the Mona Garone Gymnasium. Winner goes to the Barry Auditorium. Boom! Another long two for, who was that? Jane Berg. Berg extends this Wolves lead. Oxbow passing around the outside, now to the foul line. Kick back, top of the key, three, back of the rim. Everything's just a little too hard for Oxbow. Again, girls on the floor fighting for it. And can I get a jump ball here?
Jump ball's going People's way. The arrow heads that way. Long rebound. People's doing a good job boxing out here early on. And I think that might have been one of the keys to the game here, as they've been pulling down offensive and defensive rebounds left and right.
Berg with the ball for Peoples. Over to Moody. Moody back to Berg. Berg dribbles left. Shot from Berg way downtown.
Oh, my goodness.
Daisy Jane Berg extends this to 12-5 lead. How long will Coach Emerson wait here before?
Young Miss Berg's just a freshman, too. I thought she was young.
Turnaround jumper is good for Oxbow. Margaret Williams, much needed bucket there.
Williams with 5 of the 7 points, and she's off the bench.
Yeah, she's going to be key in this game, which is what we've seen early on with People's ability to rebound. And another long three. This one's way off for Moody. And tough luck for Oxbow as it goes out of bounds. Oxbow player.
Madeline McKinnon comes in and gives Margaret Williams a break. She's been doing well in there. Good minutes off the bench for Williams. Peoples takes it out of bounds underneath their own basket. They look for somebody to come open, and she does. And that person was Chloe Moody for 2.
14-7 as Peoples doubles up Oxbow. 1 minute left to play here in the first quarter. Phelps drives down through the lane. Floater hard off the glass. Won't go. Rebound, though, is going to be thrown up by Osgood. Can't get the bucket, but she will go to the line.
All right, that foul is going to be on Sophie Beck for Peoples. That's her first, team's second. Going to the line for a couple is Osgood. She's yet to score today. First shot, and that one's good. Coming in for Oxbow is Lauren Starks in her first minutes. Taking a seat is Alyssa Kozakowski, who is off the bench. Osgood has the ball for her second. Second shot is nothing but net, too. That closes the gap. It's 14-9 in favor of People.
Berg bringing it up for the Wolves. Berg dribbles right, then cuts down through the lane. Throws one up off the glass, ends up on the floor. No foul and no bucket. Coming the other way. It's Phelps. Braley Phelps for the Olympians. Distributes left-hand side and had long toe. Almost has it taken away. Fighting for it, able to get the pass off. Into the hands of Starks. Now Phelps. Phelps, dish to the corner. Shot from the corner. Won't go for Osgood. Coming the other way. It's Berg. Daisy Jane Berg for Peoples. Stops on the right wing. Pass back up, top of the key. Berg will get it back on the right wing. She stops. Long range three. That one front of the rim, just a little too far. Addie Longtoe with the rebound for the Olympians. Long shot from half court. Will not go. So after 1 quarter of play, it is People's Academy 14, Oxbow 9. We'll be right back after these messages.
Experience the joy of worship and the warmth of community at the Wells River Congregational Church. From Sunday services to community programs, we are here for you. Visit us at 76 Main Street in Wells River and be a part of something special.
Discover exceptional assisted living at Margaret Pratt Community. Their private apartments and personalized care plans ensure seniors thrive in a home-like setting. Schedule a tour today at margaretpratt.org or call them at 802-222-5554.
Welcome to Cottage Hospital.
The mission at Cottage Hospital is to strengthen the health of the community by providing accessible, compassionate, quality health care. Cottage Hospital believes that healing involves the emotional, spiritual, social, and environmental needs of the patient. Cottage Hospital is committed to finding innovative ways in which they can enhance the medical care they provide.
Tonight's coverage of local high school basketball is brought to you by AHEAD, Affordable Housing, Education, and Development, helping North Country families find safe, affordable homes and build stronger communities for tomorrow. Learn more at homesahead.org.
Welcome back. This is Robin Wozni alongside Neil Emerson here at Oxbow High School. We have quarterfinal girls action. It is 14-9 in favor of People's Academy over Oxbow.
Oxbow going inside. Ball is going to be blocked out of bounds.
How does that girl block at Margaret Williams there?
She had the ball down here.
Yeah, she's got to keep it up
girl,
overhead.
keep it high, and she wouldn't have had a chance to get that. Nice inbound play
steal
there. Didn't get it to go, but the rebound goes Oxbow's way, and another offensive board. And now it's Oxbow's turn to own the offensive glass. Osgood, good for two. Chloe Moody bringing it up for the Wolves. Dribbles straight down the lane. She is met by Williams. Kicks to the outside. Shot goes up. More girls on the floor. Rebound coming the other way is Phelps.
I think Coach might have talked about boxing out.
Think so. Shot from Longtoe. That one doesn't go. Rebound's going to end up out of bounds off of People.
So it's going to be Oxford's ball. Williams needs to be careful. I would have been hollering for an overward back call right there, but go straight up, big girl. Straight up. So she's got, what's she got, 8 inches on that other girl? See, she brought the ball down again. But she's just a freshman, I think.
Yeah.
So give her some time. She's learning.
No, she's an impressive presence in there.
She's just a freshman. Couple of freshmen on the floor. One for Peoples, one for Oxbow. Both looking good.
Phelps kicks to the corner. Osgood now. Back up Starks with the ball now. She'll drive down through the lane. Loses the handle. Going to end up out of bounds. Officials are going to look at each other and decide that it stays Oxbow.
Oxbow's ball on that out of bounds. So taking it out of bounds underneath their own basket is Oxbow. Braley Phelps takes it out for Oxbow. Looking inside, looking for the seal. They don't get it, so they go back long.
Over to the corner, Longtoe. She collects, goes up with the right hand, but can't get it to go. Coming the other way, it is Peoples. They have a 14-11 lead now. Oxbow's narrowed this thing. Oxbow's calmed down a little bit. You said was boxing out better. Now Peoples taking their time. Sophie back.
It looks like they're content to, they're going to take some time off the clock.
They are burning up some clock.
Yep, they want to leave it.
And they're going to force Oxbow to come out.
That should have been a carry.
This is interesting, Waz.
Yeah.
I know you love a good slowdown.
They wait until the big girl comes out, and then they go by the big girl, and then they dish back out. It's kind of early for this four corners, but if you've been beaten by this team twice.
Drive, and that worked that time as they drove by. Who was that?
11, number Moody.
Chloe Moody. Back to a 5-point advantage, stolen away by Peoples. Sophie Beck able to get a hand in the passing lane. She brings it over the timeline and stands right in front of the WYKR table.
So they're looking to get by the big girl, and then they either kick it back out, or if they've got the lane, they take it.
Yeah, interesting.
They're
They've
trying to
worked
get
on
the
this.
big girl to come out and play them.
Able to get by, then help has to come. But you have nobody to rebound either when you're playing, essentially 5-way out. Oxbow's long toe on offense. Feeds Williams. Williams' shot won't go. Putback also won't go. Rebound into the hands of the Wolves. Daisy Jane Berg brings it up, and again they go into this stall. Moody holding on. Williams almost reached in there. No need for that. Ball was fought for, and Oxbow had it all but secured, but coming away with it, it's going to be Peoples with a reverse layup.
Moody, good for 2, and it's 18-11. Oxbow certainly didn't expect this stall.
No, this is very interesting. Oxbow, first shot is blocked, but the putback is going to be good for Osgood. Collected herself another offensive board and a bucket. 6 points for Osgood. They've held Phelps to nothing so far, and she's usually their scorer for Oxbow. 18-13. If you're just joining us, 4:22 left in the first half of play. Peoples with the ball and the lead. I would think Peoples, the match is not good because Peoples is shorter, and so Oxbow's got the taller girls, and when they come out to play Peoples drives by them fairly handily, and then they kick back out if they don't have a shot. Looks like Coach Emerson for the Olympians got a couple of players ready to come in. 11? It looks like that was number 11, Moody again. She has 8 points tonight, and we got a timeout for Oxbow. All right, we'll be right back after these messages.
There's nothing like the excitement of local high school basketball. PTO's Auto Repair in Bradford wishes the teams a successful season and takes this time to salute the hard work being put forth by the coaches and athletes. When looking for reliable and expert advice on auto maintenance and repair, look no further than PTO's Auto Repair in Bradford, locally owned and operated by Chris and Tanya Bean.
Country Pools and Spas is hiring. Join their team this winter and help bring warmth and relaxation to our community with top-notch hot tub services. Apply in person in Littleton or call them at 603-444-5454.
Welcome back. This is Robin Wozni alongside Neil Emerson, where People's Academy has decided to slow it down a little bit when they're on offense. They lead 20-13, and they're going to make Oxbow play some very good defense in order to get back into this game.
Oxbow's made a couple of substitutions here. Looks like they've gone smaller. They're on offense right now. Do you expect to see them go man when they come back down through?
I do.
We'll see momentarily. I do.
Yeah.
And we're going to see
jump ball.
The balls end up on the floor. We're going to find out right here. They're pointing this way.
I thought that. Yep. It's going to be People's ball. You might see Oxbow. Come into I was just thinking Oxbow might go full court or something, but apparently they don't think they can stay with Peoples.
Looks man to me.
Yep.
And now Peoples is still taking some time off, though.
Oxbow needs to play contain here, not reach. They don't need to reach.
Moody with the ball. Dribbles down into the paint, then kicks back out. 7-point lead for Peoples, and very content. They should have open shot there in the corner, did not take it.
Yeah, they're only going to shoot in the paint, I think.
And foul.
This foul is going to be on Oxbow's Alyssa Kozakowski. That's her first, team's first of the quarter. And I'm looking, is Houston still on the bench? Yes, and Pike still on the bench. So two of their starters still on the bench.
Oxbow, we didn't talk about this in the beginning of the game, but they also have a couple of injuries in Kaylee Davis and Abby Peavy, which is, hurting their ability to put their best on the floor. Nice transition there.
Nice backdoor pass by...
Who was that? Longtoe?
Longtoe ended up scoring it. Phelps with the pass.
Phelps to Longtoe on the backdoor cut. Looking to answer. 3-point is going to be Oh, what's that call there?
That's out of bounds off from Oxbow. Is a pesky little Daisy Berg was in there to try to. They go hard after the offensive. They're not letting Oxbow try to get a clean outlet pass.
She took that three-point attempt. It was long, followed her own shot, and somehow ends up with another possession. And
they can't call that a foul.
No, they just did.
Oh, no, it's going to be 23-32. That's going to be on Williams. She was standing straight up. I mean, if anything, maybe I would have given it to... If I had to give it to anybody, I would have given it to Osgood. I thought she was standing straight. Her hands were up in the air. Her feet were still. I mean, the defender was the person, the offensive person was the person who initiated contact. By the way, Beck was good on her first.
Sophie Beck does not agree with you. She'll take the foul.
She'll take the foul point. Second one is good, and that makes it 22-15 in favor of People's Academy.
Oxbow bringing the ball up. Long toe with it on the right-hand side. Floats one over the top into the low block. Nice pass down low, getting into the hands of Williams.
Williams doing well, keeping Oxbow in this game. It's 22-17.
Timeout called by People's Academy.
These coaches are both taking some timeouts here early in this game. This is a full timeout, so we'll send it back to the studio, and we'll be right back after these messages.
Need a home makeover? Trust the experts at Batchelder Carpentry. With over 25 years of experience, they bring quality and craftsmanship to every project. Explore their services at vtcarpenter.com.
When our family took over Calkins portable toilets, we knew we had big shoes to fill. But we are proud to carry on their tradition of helping Vermont and New Hampshire get the job done. Weddings, fairs, campgrounds, and construction crews too. Yeah, we've got you. From our family to yours, thanks for supporting local. Visit CalkinsPortableToilets.com or call 802-684-2255 today. We're still number one and the number two business in the NEK.
Need driver's ed? Eastern Vermont Driving Academy has new classes starting soon for Vermont teens. Learn safe habits and develop confidence. You can even take your DMV road test with us. Spots fill fast. Sign up at easternvtdriving.com.
At Averte, we're changing lives through compassionate mental health care. From short-term support to long-term residential programs, our team creates a safe, family-style environment where individuals can thrive. Learn more at Averte.com.
Welcome back. This is Robin Wozni alongside Neil Emerson. Quarterfinal action, 22-17. People over the Oxbow girls. People's with the ball. Neil?
Back over to Welcome. Annabelle Welcome backing up. Again, People's happy to take some time off. She passes over to Berg. Berg being guarded closely. Picks the second defender. Out of bounds.
That is not really. They're going to call that on Margaret Williams, and I don't agree with that. That girl went flying. Coach Emerson's going wild too. That girl went flying into Williams, and she flopped down. It was a late whistle, and it's because she fell on the floor. She flops on the floor and gets the call. I don't agree with that.
That hurts because that's Williams' second. She's now out of the game, taking a little rest. But meanwhile, hitting on the mid-range jumper is going to be Daisy Jane Berg of Peoples. Makes it a 24-17. Minute 20 left in this first half of play. Oxbow looking to answer. Long toes. Shot's going to be long. Girls on the floor. Picked up. Saved by Long toe, but into the hands of Berg. Coming the other way. 2-on-1 for Peoples, and the bucket is good for Moody. Moody for two. 1 minute left in this first half of play, and Peoples has surprised everyone in the building. Oxbow able to answer. Who was that?
Number 21, that was Madeline McKinnon for two.
McKinnon, her first points?
Yes.
45 seconds now.
Oxbow's deep in their bench. They're three in their bench now, four into the bench.
Peoples is taking some time off the clock here. I don't know, maybe that's the time to attack is when so many subs on the floor for the Olympians. But they are not. 30 seconds now. Benjamin with the ball. Now a drive down into the lane, pulls back out. 20 seconds. People's going to be happy to take the last shot of the half. They lead this one 26-19. If you're just joining us, it's a great one here at the Mona Garone Gymnasium. 8 seconds now. Long shot. Rattles around, won't go. Rebound, Peoples. Second rebound by Peoples. Finally ripped away by Phelps at the end of the second quarter. 26-19. Peoples Academy with the lead. We'll be back after these messages.
Rich Clifford Concrete of North Haverhill hopes you're enjoying the live coverage of local high school basketball. If you have a project that requires concrete, call Rich Clifford Concrete at 603-787-2573. Rich Clifford specializes in foundations, concrete floors, slabs, retaining walls, and more. If it involves concrete, call Rich Clifford Concrete in North Haverhill.
Thompson Fuels in Bradford is the kind of place that still feels local, because it is. We answer our phones, and our office is open weekdays, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturdays during the heating season, 9 a.m. to noon. Need to switch providers? We can make that happen. We can get customers moved to Thompson quickly without the runaround. Stop by our office in Bradford or visit us now at thompsonfuels.com.
Today's high school basketball game is sponsored by Todd Holt Physical Therapy in Wells River. Todd Holt Physical Therapy offers a wide range of services to help you feel your best. Don't wait to start feeling better. Visit toddholtphysicaltherapy.com or call 802-757-8000 today. Oliver Landworks in Groton is a proud sponsor of high school basketball on WYKR. If you or someone you know is planning a project, visit Oliver Landworks LLC on Facebook or call 802-535-5062 today.
New England Wire Technologies has been crafting innovative wire and cable solutions since 1898. With over 400 skilled team members, we design and manufacture everything in-house. Visit newenglandwire.com to connect with a wire expert or newenglandwire.com/careers for opportunities to become a team member.
Today's high school basketball game is sponsored by the Berwick Agency, serving the insurance needs of drivers, homeowners, farmers, contractors, and businesses. Visit the Berwick Agency at 185 Church Street, Peacham, where you are treated like family. Visit berwickagency.com today.
Welcome back. We got Chuck-a-Duck going on here at the half, and
everybody seems to do the Chuck-a-Duck now at halftime.
We got a winner. Everybody's got Chuck-a-Duck going on. It's a great fundraiser, I think. I don't know how much they win. They get half the pot, right, or something?
Yeah, something like that.
So it's a good fundraiser. Good to do. All right, let's go over some totals here. We are in a 26-19 lead for Peoples over Oxbow in a stunner. Oxbow's beat this team twice already, just by 2 points at Peoples, but by 15 points last time they played them here at home on January something here. I've got it written down. January 23rd, they played them at home and defeated them 47-32. All right, down through the scoring here. For Peoples Academy, Daisy Jane Berg, the freshman, has 10 points. Sophie Beck has 6, and Chloe Moody has 10. That's only 3 players with points for Peoples, but that's all they've needed. Sophie Beck also has 8 rebounds, and I would say probably about half of them are offensive. For the Oxbow Olympians, with 2 starters sitting on the bench for all of the second quarter and some of the first, they have a total of 19 points. Abby Longtoe has 2 points and 2 rebounds. McKenna Houston has 2 points. Braylee Phelps has been held scoreless for Oxbow. She does got 3 rebounds, but she hasn't scored yet for this team. So they've got Braylee's number. For Madeline McKinnon has 2 points and a rebound. Brooke Osgood has 6 points and 3 rebounds. And Margaret Williams came off the bench to lead all Oxbow scorers with 7 points and 2 rebounds. While I'm going down through the stats, don't forget at the conclusion of this game, we've got a Green Mountain Merchandise Player of the Game. We will be awarding at the end of this game, and somebody's got to step up for Oxbow if they want to make up this 7-point gap.
Well, you mentioned a couple of starters on the bench and some. Not foul trouble, but, smartly taking them out with 2. You don't want them to get their third in the first half. We'll see them start the second half, I'm sure. And they just they're talking in there about resetting, come in with our game plan. Remember our game plan, new game. Forget it's just a 7-point advantage right now. Easily can take care of that if they make some changes, and they are. They're a well-coached team. I know they're making some changes right now.
All right, so let's run down through our shout-outs. If you'd like a shout-out, send me a text to 802-353-3770. We'd like to give shout-outs to Mike and to Amy and to Jeannie Pike. Shout out to H in the Man Cave, and the birthday boy, Patch, is having a sledding party, but he's also listening to the game. So happy birthday, Patch. All right, let's send it back to the studio. When we come back, we'll run down our playoff action, and we'll see. We talked a little bit about what we think both coaches should do, but we'll explore that a little more after these messages.
If you're planning on participating in the Vermont and New Hampshire turkey hunting season, Gateway Sports of Wells River is getting things in place just for you with an excellent inventory of new and used turkey guns and shotguns. Gateway Sports has an excellent selection of ammo and accessories to help make your spring turkey hunt a success. Support our local teams and buy local at Gateway Sports in Wells River.
Cheer on your favorite players with Lou Del Gregos. We proudly sponsor WIKR's live coverage of local high school basketball. Lou's Pizza Truck will be back in the spring to satisfy your craving for authentic Italian. But don't wait. Check out our off-season catering menu for parties, family dinners, or team celebrations.
I'm Darren Sherburne, real estate broker, and I help buyers and sellers throughout New Hampshire and Vermont with steady guidance and clear communication. Explore current listings, resources, and a simple contact form at DarrenSherburnRealtor.com. When you're ready to talk about your next move, visit DarrenSherburnRealtor.com.
Winter grime from road salt and slush doesn't just look bad, it can damage your home surfaces. Northeast Wash tackles it all, from driveways to siding. Locally owned, professionally done. Stay clean this season. Visit northeastpowerpro.com and let Scott and the team take it from there.
Rise and Run Timber Frames in Groton is a proud sponsor of this year's local high school basketball games. Rise and Run Timber Frames is a local, family-owned and operated timber frame business. Are you planning a new home, barn, or outbuilding project? We can help you make your dreams a reality. Find us on Facebook or contact Brian and Jody at riseandruntimberframes@gmail.com or call 802-222-0774.
Hi, I'm Jenny from Hastings Store in West Danville. Since 1913, our family's been proud to serve our neighbors and visitors with good food, friendly faces, and everything you need under one roof. Whether you're picking up fresh meats, maple syrup, or just stopping in for a cup of coffee and a story, you'll always be welcome here. Come on by Hastings Store, right on Route 2 in West Danville, and be part of a true Vermont tradition.
Welcome back. This is Robin Wozni alongside Neil Emerson. We're here at Oxbow for girls' quarterfinal action. Speaking of Hastings, one of our new sponsors from Danville, we got the Danville boys going to have a home game.
Yes.
Probably Tuesday or Wednesday. We'll find out tomorrow for sure. But they probably, we're assuming they're going to be hosting Proctor, should our information be correct.
I think we're going to know a lot of things tomorrow. The boys' playoff brackets come out tomorrow. We assume they come out tomorrow. They usually do Sunday. Occasionally they make you wait till Monday morning, but we'll know that. I think we're going to know Rivendell girls we know are going to the Berry Auditorium. Just don't know the time.
Right. Monday.
I bet we know that. I bet we won't know that tomorrow. We're going to have a lot of information tomorrow.
Hopefully we do. So hopefully we know when everybody's playing tomorrow. I've got my feelers out for people, and we'll hope we'll hear. Should these girls advance, they'll be playing Thursday. So on Monday, we're definitely going to the auditorium. Game time still to be announced. On Tuesday or Wednesday, we're headed to Danville. Game time still to be announced. And on Thursday, if the girls can overcome this, what are they down by 7 right now? This 7-point deficit, we'll be headed to the Berry Auditorium to watch them play. So 7-point deficit, Neil.
Yeah.
What would you tell your Oxbow girls? You said a little bit before we went to break, but stay with the game plan?
Well, as we said, I think we're going to see those starters come back in and just kind of have to reset that whatever you've been working on for your game plan. You got to get back into that. They do have to talk a little bit about this stall that Peoples seems to be very effective at running and how they're going to deal with that and match up against that. And does that mean that Oxbow has to stay small and quick on the floor? I don't know. You erase the deficit, it's just 7 points, and then it's not an issue anymore. Nobody's stalling when they're down.
I'm looking at faces. You're right. I'm looking at faces in the crowd, and Coach for BMU girls, Scott Ferguson's in the crowd up there. I think he came just for the hot dogs. What do you think?
The popcorn's pretty good.
He's looking like he's scoffing a hot dog. He has popcorn in front of him. He's got a buffet right there in front of him.
You and I, we have a lot of popcorn at different gymnasiums, and, I don't like to pick favorites. But Oxbow, that's pretty good popcorn.
It's pretty good popcorn.
That's pretty good popcorn.
Pretty good popcorn. All right, we're getting ready to get underway here as we start the third period.
What is people talking about? They didn't spend a lot of time in the locker room.
They did not spend a lot of time. I think they're going to try to use their quickness with their tall girls against. Maybe Oxbow's not quite so quick in that position. That seems to be what they were doing, and I guess I would stick with that. I think they're going to try to keep it, slow down the pace, limit Oxbow's possessions. They have to make sure they take care of Bradley Phelps. She hasn't scored yet. They've done a good job, but they got to keep doing that. Oxbow's got to keep Berg. She's just a freshman. They got to keep her in check. She's hit a couple of three-pointers. She's gone inside. She's gotten a rebound or two, offensive rebound or two, nonetheless. She's just kind of causing havoc. We've got a shout-out to Max, who's in North Haverhill.
As we expected, Oxbow has brought their 5 starters back onto the floor to start this second half of play. And right away, a three-point attempt from Oxbow and draining it. Houston, top of the key, makes it just a 4-point advantage, just like that. Coming the other way, it's going to be Berg. Berg for the Wolves. Drives and then kicks down to the low block. Ooh, didn't get the bunny. She wishes she could have that one back. A miss by Beck. Phelps with the ball. Picks up her dribble. Over to Houston. Houston driving down through the paint. Double team, so she'll kick. Long toe shot's going to be long. Rebound. Out of bounds.
And you see Bradley Phelps was standing on the line. I thought she got fouled, actually. Girls at her feet, diving at their feet, and I know it's not intentional by any means, but it prohibited her from saving the ball.
It's contact.
Yep, it's going the other way.
Going the other way, and it's Moody. Moody, again, pulling the ball, using a screen, then giving up to the screener. A little pick and roll, back out top of the key. It's Berg. Berg, so quick. Great vision, too. Looking ahead, he makes a nice pass down to Reeve on the low block. She couldn't get her shot to go, but nice pass nonetheless. Coming the other way, it's the Olympians. Long toe. A nice pass of her own, but a kick back out. Houston on the right wing. A drive and a spin. And a block. Oh, called a foul.
Yeah, and
the first one was clean block.
Second one, it's hard to tell. If I was the coach, I'd be upset about that. But, Oxbow's been getting that, has not been getting that. They've been having that called against them all night.
You got to call it both ways.
Peoples has been benefiting from that. Well, we got a little bit of a break in the action. We're going to give a shout out to Marcia and Amy who are listening tonight. Marcia and Ava who are listening in South Ryegate. That's good by Houston. Got some more shout outs coming your way. Second shot by Houston, no good. Rebound Peoples.
Rebound collected by Beck. Gives it up to Benjamin. Benjamin now up ahead to Berg. Berg. Dribbles right. Drives down through. Berg so quick. Gets to the rim. Good for 2.
She's got that Euro step down.
Smallest girl on the floor and quick. 28-23. Peoples with the lead. Oxbow with the ball. Phelps. Kicks back to Osgood. Now Houston. Houston, top of the key. Three-pointer again is good. McKenna Houston makes it a 2-point game.
2 3-pointers this period for her.
Like I said, get rid of the deficit. You don't have to worry about that stall anymore. Peoples, again, being very deliberate, though. Just a 2-point advantage. Back. A little weave out at the top. To Berg. It's blocked out here by the official a little, but Moody with it now. They're so good at finding that girl on the low block. Kicked out for a 3-pointer. That one will not go. Rebound is going to be collected by Houston of the Olympians. She gives it up to Phelps. Phelps back to Houston. Houston on the run. Spin in the lane. Front of the rim. Won't go. Rebound goes Oxbow's way. Second attempt ends up into the hands of Sophie Beck. Beck has got to be double digits on rebounds at this point. Was. Shot attempt is going to be no good for Berg. Rebound goes People's way. Moody now, top of the key. Beck from the left elbow, back out to the top of the key. Left wing now for Moody. Right side now, back into the hands of Berg. Berg looking for room, nothing there, she'll shoot a three. It's long.
Oxbow doing a better job boxing out. That's a box out by Longtoe.
28-26. Peoples just a 2-point lead. They've led this entire game.
And they're going 2-3 now. 2-3 defense.
Oxbow, nice ball movement around. Now down onto the low block, into the paint.
Nice ball
movement and into the hands of Osgood. Good for two. Tie ball game, 28 apiece.
We got a bind, Werner.
Oxbow's got to be feeling pretty good about this, and Peoples wants to talk it over.
All right, it's Peoples' timeout. So we're going to take a pause for a minute to hear from some of our great local businesses.
At Wells River Congregational Church, we believe in faith in action. From worship services to community programs, there's something for everyone. Join us at 76 Main Street in Wells River, and let's grow together in faith, love, and service.
When you're stuck on the side of the road, call Precision Towing and Recovery in Corinth. They offer light and medium-duty towing, recovery, roadside assistance, and equipment hauling. Their soft strap, no-scratch method ensures safe handling, perfect for family cars or classics alike. Fully insured and locally trusted, they're ready around the clock to get you moving. Learn more at PrecisionTowingAndRecoveryVT.com. Precision Towing and Recovery, Corinth's dependable roadside team.
Tonight's coverage of local high school basketball is brought to you by Ahead, affordable housing, education, and development, helping North Country families find safe, affordable homes and build stronger communities for tomorrow. Learn more at homesahead.org.
Welcome back. This is Robin Wozni alongside Neil Emerson, and this Oxbow girls team has overcome a 7-point deficit and woken up the crowd here today at Oxbow.
Yeah, that's a factor, too. Once the student section gets going here at Oxbow, and a long shot is going to be no good for Peoples, but she's going to get fouled on it.
We get another dive. I'm sorry. That's 32. This foul is going to be on Margaret Williams. That's her third, but she was way out there boxing out, and I appreciate that kind of boxing out, but she got called for the foul for being a little too aggressive, I guess. On the free throw line is Annabelle Welcome, coach's daughter, I think, and she's good for her first one. Coach's kids are always good from the free throw line.
They spend a lot of time in the gym waiting for their mom or dad to.
Second one is good, and I thought that was after. Why are they giving her 3 shots?
Giving her 3.
Wow. I mean, I thought it was after the shot. I would have given the ball on the sideline, but now that I think about it, nobody's complaining about it. She made all 3. So it's 31-28 in favor of Peoples.
Phelps brings it up for the Olympians. Over to Houston. She'll get it right back. Now Osgood from the free throw line. That one won't go. Tipped around by Margaret Williams back into the game for Oxbow, but ends up in the hands of the Wolves. Daisy Jane Berg. Pass down on the low block. She'll get it back out. She'll take a 3 from the left-hand side, and it's good for Berg. Berg for 3, and just like that, Peoples back to a 34-28 lead. Oxbow, again, moving the ball inside, outside passing, top of the key. Trying to find the mismatch here. Now it's Houston. Houston, shot, won't go. Rebound.
That's a travel, yeah. Thank you. That's a travel. It was a good call by Woodward. Late, but good call. Subs in for Oxbow. Abby Longtoe is back into the game, and Riley Pike is back into the game.
Sometimes falling on the floor doesn't work out for you if you happen to be holding the ball.
Right.
I don't think she expected that she was going to be. Long 2 is not going to be good, but the putback, also no good for Oxbow. Rebound, Berg coming away with it. Doesn't have the number. She'll hold up. Little stutter step.
She's quick off the dribble.
She sure is. And another foul as they went inside to Sophie Beck. She goes up strong, and another Oxbow foul.
This one's going to be on Pike. Number 23, that's going to be her third. So Oxbow 2 players with 3 fouls right now. Pike did one of those at the very end. She didn't need to. We got Greg Barkham listening from God's Country. Shout out to Greg and Karen. First shot, no good. She'll get the ball for the second. We got a little clarification at the table here. So we got some shout-outs. Greg and Karen are shouting out from God's Country. They're over in Plainfield, Marshfield, one of those fields over there. We got Marsha and Ava up in South Reigate. Happy birthday to Patch. H from the Man Cave. Mike, Amy, and Jeannie Piker listening. Second shot is good. And that makes it 35-28. Back to a 7-point lead for Peoples.
The Olympians Phelps. She'll dribble down, take a three. That one hits front of the rim, won't go. Out of bounds, off of Oxbow.
Going to go the other way. That's kind of a frustration shot from Phelps. She was 3 feet beyond the arc, and she just hasn't got many shots off today.
And now Peoples back into holding the ball, making Oxbow come out to guard them. Playing almost a four-corner stall. Now a drive. Girls on the floor. No call.
Good no call.
Yeah. No, Peoples has clearly been working on trying to manufacture some fouls here. They're throwing themselves on the floor. I'm just going to say it the way it is.
Yeah. And they've got them 2 out of 3 times here. They've gotten the foul.
That's true. It's worked out for them to some. 35-28. They have the lead and the ball, taking their time once again. It's Sophie Beck off to Berg. Daisy Jane Berg on the drive, and she's going to get hit on her way to the hoop.
She did get fouled that time.
Yes, she did.
That foul was on Abby Longtail. That's her first. Team's third of the period, though.
She did not have to throw herself on the floor. Longtail threw her on the floor.
All right. And Berg is on the line for 3. Oxbow overcame a 7-point deficit from halftime this quarter, and now that's back down to 7. First shot for Berg is good.
Make it 8, yeah.
Into the game for Oxbow is Osgood. Williams takes a seat. Second shot's in Berg's hands. This girl's just a freshman. She's got 16 points already. And second shot's no good.
She's going to be a lot of fun to watch the next 3 years. Braylee Phelps for the Olympians. Finds Houston. Gets it right back. Top of the key. Dribbles to the elbow. Kicks back out. Houston again. Houston and Phelps playing toss and catch. Long 3 again for Phelps. Doesn't go. And we've got jump ball on the rebound.
Nice rebound by Pike. Jump ball is going People's way. Everything's going People's way today.
I swear the arrow's always been People's way here today. 36-28. Just an 8-point advantage. It's only the third quarter. Minute 23 left in the third. It just feels like more as everything just seems to go their way. That shot doesn't go their way for Welcome. Coming the other way, it's going to be Houston for the Olympians. Dumps into the paint. Short jumper is no good for Osgood. 1 minute left to play here in the third. People's Academy with the ball, an 8-point advantage. Kick to the corner. Now Berg. Berg putting on a dribbling display here. Skip pass to the corner. Now into the hands of Beck. Beck will dribble down to the corner and hand off. Reeve now. Reeve kicks it back out to Moody. Moody drives to the elbow, loses the handle momentarily, but retrieves it. Now they find the cutter coming down through, and it's going to be good for Sophie Beck.
People putting on an academy right now.
38-28, 10-point advantage, their biggest of the game. 15 seconds left here in the third quarter. Oxbow looking to answer, and they're going to get fouled. It's going to be Riley Pike as she goes up.
She's going to go to the line for a couple here. This foul is going to be on Moody. First, second. Coach is complaining about it, but he's gotten that call several times tonight. Gone his way. First shot is up, and that's no good by Pike. Pike's still looking for her first points of the evening. She's been a little out of rhythm as she had to go sit early with 2 fouls. Second shot. That's good by Pike. Cuts it down under 10. 9-point lead for Peoples.
Berg brings it up. Just 5 seconds now. Berg going to take this last shot. She stops. She pops. That one's going to be short as time expires. People's Academy 38, Oxbow Olympians 29. We're getting ready for the fourth quarter. We'll be right back after these messages.
Need a home makeover? Trust the experts at Batchelder Carpentry. With over 25 years of experience, they bring quality and craftsmanship to every project. Explore their services at vtcarpenter.com.
Hi, I'm Liz from Capstone Community Action. I want to share a quick story about Bruce, a visitor to our food shelf in his 60s and a proud cancer survivor. When he could no longer return to work, he had to rely on disability benefits, barely enough to cover bills, let alone food, and he didn't qualify for Three Squares Vermont. This winter, many neighbors like Bruce need us, and we need you. Please support Capstone's Fuel Your Neighbors campaign, presented by East Rise and sponsored by Vermont Blue Advantage and Mascoma Bank. Give today at fuelyourneighbors.org.
Green Mountain Merchandise has been making Vermont shine for nearly 40 years. Whether it's custom t-shirts, embroidered hats, or event swag, they bring your vision to life. Proudly local, proudly yours. Check out Green Mountain Merchandise in Wells River or visit greenmountainmerchandise.com. Join Ricker Funeral Home and Cremation Care in supporting our local heroes on the basketball court. We're here for the games and we're here for you. Community focused and family owned since 1952.
Welcome back. This is Robin Wozni alongside Neil Emerson. We're back in action. Fourth quarter just beginning. Neil?
Oxbow with the first possession. Needs to make something happen here. Houston on the putback is good, and they need more of that. Offensive boards and getting something out of it. Oxbow showing a little bit of pressure now in the backcourt. Peoples, again, taking their time. I'm so impressed with Peoples' ability to not panic.
Yeah.
Oh, and the long two is going to be good. Was that Welcome?
That was Welcome. Annabelle Welcome.
Back to a 9-point advantage. Oxbow looking to get something going. Passing inside and out, and a three-pointer. That'll help Houston.
Houston's put this team on her back as that's her third three in the second half.
They've needed them. They're still down by 6. You can't allow that, though. Peoples was able to make a nice pass to the low block. Easy 2 points for Reeve. Oxbow into the foul line area, back out. Houston, can she do it again? No, this one's long. Long toe on the rebound and the putback. She's good for 2.
42-36 here at Oxbow, down by 6.
Berg, hands off to Moody. Moody dribbling around, picks up her dribble, hands off to Berg. Berg looks up ahead. Shot is deflected. Reeves' shot is hit out of bounds by Longtoe.
Blocked by Longtoe. This is upset in the making. The boys play right after at 5 o'clock tonight. Don't forget, we're not doing that game, but I'll be there to watch it anyways.
There can't be a lot of games left in boys hoops here.
This is their last one.
Last day to play. Meanwhile, we have a jump ball here.
Jump ball goes People's way. Go figure, right?
Everything seems to be going People's way. 42-36. 6 minutes left in this game. Oxbow needs a stop on the inbounds. Peoples, Berg on the floor. And
we get an out-of-bounds play, and it's going to go Oxbow's way, and we got coaches coming out of the seat. Both of them have a lot to complain about. Berg is complaining to the officials. She got whacked in the head.
Oxbow's three-point attempt. Battles around, won't go. Rebound fought for down low. It's going to end up out of bounds.
Oxbow's ball. Riley Pike is doing a wonderful job on the boards down there. Offensive boards, defensive boards. Oxbow has the ball out of bounds. 5:51 left to go. 42-36. Peoples with the lead.
Oxbow, not much there for the inbound. Has to go to the long toe, and it pays off.
Longtoe's first three of the game.
Fought for.
We got the balls being fought for. We got a jump ball.
Got girls on the floor. People's coach can hardly believe it.
All right. The crowd is going wild. It's going to be Oxbow's ball.
Oxbow needed a little fire right there.
Yeah. Crowd is up. Coaches are up.
Oxbow with another opportunity. Down just by 3 now. Fighting their way back in here. Phelps works the ball in. Long toe. Her shot is deflected. Rebound ends up in the hands of Oxbow. Phelps, long three, back of the rim, doesn't go. Fought for again, and now a foul over the back.
All right, this foul is going to be on McKenna Houston. That's her third. Team's first of the quarter. 5:27 left to play. It's 39-42. Oxbow putting on some full court pressure. Oh, she didn't get inbounds.
It worked. Yeah, that's Daisy Berg. We've been talking about her all day and her exceptional play. She got flustered there and handed the ball.
Just a freshman, little inexperienced.
She handed the ball back to her teammate who was not yet in bounds. Meanwhile, Oxbow looks to capitalize. Long toe, long three, won't go. Another tie-up quickly and a foul.
Oh, we got a foul. One official had jump ball. The other official had a foul. But it's going to be a foul on... Looks like it's going to be on Pike, right?
I don't know if they put it up yet. Meanwhile,
15, it looks like it's going to be on Phelps.
Ball's back in for Peoples, and they are flustered. They had a 2-on-1 and threw the ball away. The pass just too high.
Just the fourth turnover for Peoples and 2 in the last minute.
Yeah, this pressure by Oxbow and physical play by Oxbow paying off here. Oxbow with the ball. It's Houston. And they do the same thing as the pass just a little too high. Everybody's going to calm down a little.
Anxious. Everybody has to calm down just a little.
42-39, if you're just joining us, it's a barn burner basketball with just 5 minutes left. Oxbow with the ball, long toe, up off the glass, long toe is good.
Another turnover.
And Peoples wants a timeout to talk this over.
They do. We'll send it back to let's keep it right here. This is a pretty exciting ball. I'm getting my M&Ms are out here.
You're going to lose your M&Ms. Popcorn all over the place, boss.
We got a barn burner. 42-41, 5 minutes left to play. People's coming unglued just a little bit.
A little bit here in the last minute.
Good timeout by the coach. Both coaches, the officiating isn't bad, but if you can't gripe if your team's benefiting from the flop. I'm going to call it the flop straight out.
Yeah.
If your team is benefiting from the flop, then you can't be mad when the flop gets called on the other side, right?
Yeah, exactly. Meanwhile, the People's player is trying to check in, but tried to check in at the WYKR table, and we can't do them up for us.
We can put her on the radio, and that's about it. You can hear the Oxbow crowd is going wild, and almost all of the boys' team is here, going wild for the girls, and the boys play at 5 o'clock pretty much right after this. They'll be getting ready. And then we'll be going wild again. The girls will be going wild for the boys. All right, the girls have come all the way back. One's from a 7-point deficit. One's from a 10-point deficit. They're down by 1 right now. Peoples with the ball.
Peoples, Berg, once again, bringing it up over the timeline. Being guarded closely by Phelps. Has a screen. She'll shoot off of that screen. That one's going to be short. Rebound. Fought for again. Out of bounds. Going to stay. People's ball.
People's ball out of bounds underneath their own basket. A lot of ball games still left here. 41-42.
Reeve on the inbound. Gets it in and a quick foul.
I think that's going to be on Pike. That's going to be her 4th if it is. Yep. I believe it's her 4th. So it's going to be not a shooting foul. It's going to be on the floor. And she was trying to pull in the rebound.
It is Riley Pike's 4th.
Yeah, and that's good. Let her play with 4.
She's going to stay out there.
She's not really a scoring threat, but she's good defensively. And you could pull somebody in who will play pretty good defense. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. She's been good on the boards this second half for sure.
Peoples on the inbound. They get it in. Back out. Moody with the ball now. Chloe Moody. Being harassed. She hands off to Berg, who drives and kicks. Back out and back into the hands of Berg. Now they go down low and another foul. They've been so good at this.
Yeah. It's going to be on, it looks like it's going to be on Osgood. I've got her just for 1, but I may have missed something. But going to the line for a couple is going to be Sophie Beck. Sophie Beck having a solid game, 9 points so far, looking for double figures. First shot. Around the rim, no good. Beck is 5 for 7 from the free throw right now. So she's got the ball for her second. Second shot is short. Good box out by Pike.
Yeah, Oxbow much better in the second half, boxing out, limiting opportunities here. They're down by 1. Houston dribbles left, hands off at Longtoe. Longtoe now into the hands of Osgood. Osgood on the right wing, kicks top of the key. Houston with it. Houston, top of the key. Takes a couple dribbles right, picks up her dribble. Now Phelps. Phelps near midcourt. Crossovers left. Drives down through, met by 3 defenders, and has it ripped away. Ripped away by Benjamin. She'll go the length of the floor. Can't get it to go, but the putback is good for Peoples. That's Sophie Beck on that putback, I believe. 44-41. Peoples, 3-point advantage. Oxbow's Osgood. Met at the baseline. Tries to do a reverse. Can't get it to go. Rebound and putback is no good, but she will get fouled.
So she gets to go to the line for 2. An important 2 here for Oxbow. They're down by 3 right now. Foul was on number 5, which was Daisy Berg. And somebody's hurt on the floor, so we get a sub coming in.
Benjamin allowed off the floor before the first free throw here.
First shot is up. Nothing but net. Bottom of the net for Brooke Osgood. She's going to get the ball for a second. It's 44-42. Peoples with a 2-point lead. 3:28 left to go in the fourth period. No good on the second.
2-point game. Peoples with the ball. It's going to be Moody walking the ball up the floor. Now Berg. Berg, coach out calling for patience.
She's quick with the ball.
She is. Dribbling back out. Berg dribbles left. Now back. She's just taking some time off. Getting counted down now, though. She's got to make some progress. Passes off. Moody now with the ball. Stripped away momentarily.
Nice job by Houston.
Getting on the floor and getting the jump ball. That's huge.
That's Houston. That's a huge play for Houston, but Peoples has the arrow. So, but it will go to Oxbow next time. But
I swear it doesn't.
Houston's playing hard.
She is. Keep in mind, Waz will be needing to find a Green Mountain Merchandise Player of the Game. Plays like that.
Yeah.
Make you think, right?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, down by 2, it's Oxbow. Peoples with the ball. Long 3 does not go. Rebound goes to Houston. Houston dribbles down through. She's going to go up hard against 3 defenders and get the call.
That foul is going to be on Sophie Beck. That'll be her third. Houston's going to go to the line for a couple. Houston pushed the play. It was 1-on-3, and she pushed it and got rewarded with a foul.
Yeah.
She's put together a heck of a second half. 3, 6, 9, 10, 12 points so far in the second half. First shot is good. 44-43. Houston's going to have the ball with a chance to tie. He's put a good game together. If tie, no good.
It's the front of the rim. It's going to end up out of bounds off of Peoples.
It's going to be Oxbow's ball. Oxbow looking for a chance to take a lead for the first time in a long time.
I think the first time ever. I think the closest they've come is a tie. They tied it back up, but I'm not sure they've ever held the lead.
Down by 1.
Runner. Can't get it to go was Houston. Rebound fought for. Finally ripped away by Berg. Berg stops at the 3-point line, pulls it back out. He's got the 1-point advantage. 2:17 left in this game. A lot of time left with just a 1-point advantage. But Peoples in no hurry. Berg dribbles in, kicks back out. Now Beck. Beck on the right-hand side. Dribbles left and a handoff. Handoff and an offensive call. That's huge.
That is huge. That one's on Beck, and guess who took it? Taking the offensive is Houston. She's forcing the play. Oxbow wants a timeout to talk about it. So Oxbow down by 1. 2 minutes left to go. They have the ball. Neil, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking it's playoff basketball. This is exciting stuff.
Doesn't get any better than this, does it?
Winner goes to go to Berry Auditorium on Monday. No. Is it a Monday game?
Thursday. Monday is going to be Rivendell.
We don't know that time yet. We're still waiting on that.
Right.
WYKR will be there on Monday, and we may be there on Thursday if Oxbow can figure out in these last 2 minutes how to hold off these Wolves.
Exactly. We got some shout-outs. Shout-outs to Mike and Max in North Haverhill, to Amy up in South Reigate. Jeannie Pike is listening. H is in the man cave, and a happy birthday to son Patch, who's listening. Marcia and Ava are up in South Reigate listening. And Greg and Karen Barkham are listening from God's country. And they are listening to a dandy of a ball game. Right now, it's 44-43 in favor of People's Academy. Oxbow, the hometown team, they have the ball. Let's see if they can make something of it.
They score here, this place is going to erupt.
It surely is.
Your watch keeps going off, telling us we're in a loud environment and hurting our hearing.
Yeah.
It's about to go off again if Oxbow's able to convert here. Houston with the ball. Houston stops at the three-point line, picks up her dribble, looking for some help here. She gets it by pass off to Osgood. She'll get it right back. Houston now driving, left-hand side. Nice dump down low. Down low to Osgood. Oxbow takes the lead. First time of this game, 44-44. Am I wrong on that? Have they held the lead?
No, I don't think
they have.
I don't remember a time when they did.
I don't think so. People trying to come back down through, trying to do it all with Berg. Her shot won't go. And now it's Oxbow who can take their time, bringing it up the floor. It's Phelps. Phelps, hand off to Houston. Now to Longtoe, a little Celtic weave
going on.
And they're looking to foul somebody. Can't even get a hold of Houston.
Bring it back out.
Back out to Osgood.
Oh, that was almost a backcourt.
Almost, but able to save it was Phelps.
Behind Phelps.
Phelps. And, no foul there.
They want to foul it.
Reeves trying. Longtoe now. Now Houston. Houston. Hit away. And going to roll out of bounds. Which way is it going to go?
I think it's People's way. 41 seconds left. People puts on tremendous pressure. We got a ball going into the backcourt, out of bounds. People's ball. They're down by 1.
Peoples on the inbound. They get it in to Berg. Berg, long three. Hits the front of the rim. Won't go. Big rebound from Oxbow's Pike. And a jump ball. Jump ball goes Oxbow's way.
Yeah. Oxbow with the ball. They've got 35 seconds. And I think Peoples have to foul now. Oxbow's got to bring some help.
They are. They get it in immediately to Osgood. And now Houston. No foul yet. Houston in the backcourt. She'll bring it up at the timeline. Ooh, she got away with throwing an elbow there.
Yes.
I think she got away with one there. Osgood. Now Phelps, they're looking for a foul, and they're screaming for the foul, and that's almost a...
I'm just going to say, when the coach is hollering for a foul, that's supposed to be an intentional.
Did they change that? You can yell that now?
I don't know.
They couldn't back in your day. You had to have the code word back in your day.
Kangaroo was my code word.
Kangaroo.
Jump on that girl. Kangaroo. All right, it's Oxbow's ball out of bounds. They've got to get it inbound. The crowd is behind them, and we've got an Oxbow timeout. They're going to run some sort of play here to make sure they secure the inbounds play with 19 seconds left. Both teams have 4 fouls.
Yeah, just looking at that. Well, both teams will go to the line on the next foul. Right. So for Peoples, they want that right now. They're going to foul, I would imagine, immediately.
Right.
Hopefully, they're looking for somebody they'd like to put on the line. Who's the best free throw shooters for Oxbow?
Yeah,
try to keep them off, but...
Osgood is 3 for 4 right now. Williams is 1 for 2. Pike is 1 for 2. Houston is 2 for 4.
Yeah.
Nobody else has been there. So.
I think, Coach Emerson of the Olympians is drawing something up right now to try to get the ball into the hands of 1 or 2 different girls that he'd like to see go to the line.
Phelps is yet to score in this game. That's the kind of defense that Peoples have been putting on her. And so usually Phelps takes the ball out. She's not going to now. I see this play. Houston's going to go set a pick. Let's hope she sets a good one. Phelps is going to come into the backcourt and open up, and they get it to Phelps. And that's who I'd want to have the ball right now. My senior, who hasn't scored yet, and Phelps is going to be going to the line. As we've got a people's foul. I don't think the official can remember who. Did he report it? Looks like number 1, Riley Reeves. That's her second. Phelps is on the line. Looking for her first points of the evening with, she gets it. With 15 seconds left, Riley Phelps.
That's a big point right there.
Braylee Phelps scores her first point of the game. That puts Oxbow up by 2. This one's going to be crucial right here. With a 3-point lead, Phelps with the ball in her hand. Phelps' shot is up. It's around the rim. It's no good. And we got a timeout for Peoples. So Peoples takes a timeout. We're going to keep it right here.
Are they going to go for a quick 2, or do you try to win this thing, get a 3, and get out of town? 13.7 seconds left, Coach.
Daisy Jane Bird took a 3 from way beyond the arc last time. And on the one hand, I guess I'd put it in her hand. She's a freshman, though.
How many threes do they have in this game,
well,
roughly?
Berg has 1, 2, 3 threes, and she's the only one with a 3 right now.
If somebody's shooting it, it's her. Or you just get a quick 2 and play some defense.
Yep. Or, make sure they're inside the 3-point line and go for the foul. No,
they've been
on the line.
They've been very good at feeding that ball down onto the low block and then collecting the foul and going to the line. But then you got to hit your free throws too.
Right, a lot of pressure to hit a free throw right now.
I had the People's lineup with their grades. I'm wondering. I know Berg is just a freshman. What kind of?
All right, getting ready to inbound the ball.
They do so. 10 seconds left in this ball game. Peoples down by 2. They have the ball. Peoples looking to play spoiler. Berg with the ball now. 4 seconds. Berg, she's going to take the shot. Berg, the runner. That one's no good. No good.
Oxbow wins.
Oxbow in a thriller, 46-44. The Oxbow Olympians will go on to the Barry Auditorium.
Thursday night, and they did not take the lead until there was 2 minutes left to go in the 4th period. We'll be right back with a wrap-up after these messages.
Located at the gateway to the Groton State Forest, the Upper Valley Grill and General Store in Groton is where you'll always find good food seasoned with local gossip and served with freshly brewed Green Mountain coffee. Fill up the rig or pick up snacks, ice-cold beverages, and convenience items. Stay for a hearty meal from the grill or enjoy takeout nightly. At the junction of routes 232 and 302 in Groton, it's the Upper Valley Grill and General Store.
Join Margaret Pratt Community's team in Bradford, Vermont. We're hiring passionate caregivers. Enjoy benefits like health insurance, paid time off, and a supportive environment. Apply now at margaretpratt.org.
Valley Floors in Bradford is proud to be a sponsor of local high school basketball. Valley Floors sends best wishes to the teams for another successful basketball season. The schedule promises a lot of exciting moments. Valley Floors invites you to visit their showroom in Bradford. For additional information, log on to valleyfloorsinc.com and be sure to like them on Facebook.
When your day goes off the rails, Caledonia Wrecker Service is ready to toe the line. From roadside rescues to late-night recoveries, their crew keeps Vermont rolling 24/7. Locally owned and always on call, they'll pull you through. Call 802-751-1117. Caledonia Wrecker Service, hooked on helping.
At Averte, we're changing lives through compassionate mental health care. From short-term support to long-term residential programs, our team creates a safe, family-style environment where individuals can thrive. Learn more at averte.com.
Big Cones may be closed for the season, but as always, we are proud to sponsor WYKR's live coverage of high school basketball. We see how hard our athletes and coaches work and are cheering you on from the bleachers. We look forward to seeing everyone in the spring for sweet treats and high fives.
Welcome back. This is Robin Wazzy alongside Neil Emerson. Well, we just saw a burner. Final score, Oxbow 46, Peoples 44. And like we said, Oxbow did not take the lead until there was 2 minutes left to go. They took a 1-point lead, right?
I'm not going to lie. I thought that it looked bad for Oxbow, even though they were never out of it. They were down by 10 at one point, certainly within striking distance, but everything seemed to be going Peoples' way until the last half of the first quarter, or the last quarter.
For sure. So let's keep going with our wrap-up. For People's Academy, Riley Reed has finished with 2 points and 2 rebounds. Annabelle Welcome finished with 3 points and a rebound. Daisy Jane Burke, the freshman, had 16 points and 2 rebounds. Sophie Beck finished with 11 points and 12 huge rebounds. Chloe Moody had 10 points and 3 rebounds. For your hometown Oxbow Olympians, Abby Longtoe had 9 points and 6 rebounds. McKenna Houston finished with 15 points and 5 rebounds. Braley Phelps had 1 point and 5 rebounds. Madeline McKinnon had 2 points and a rebound. Riley Pike had a point and 7 huge rebounds in the second half. Brooke Osgood had 11 points and 5 rebounds. And Margaret Williams finished with 7 points and 2 rebounds. And I think if you had told me that Oxbow would have won this game without Braley Phelps scoring from the field, I would have not believed you.
Her free throw at the end was crucial. But, yeah, I agree with you. They were able to overcome with, get some other girls to step up.
Yeah. All right, we're going to put our heads together. We're going to come up with our Green Mountain Merchandise Player of the Game, and we'll be right back with that right after these messages.
Riverside Design Works is proud to support WIKR's live coverage of high school basketball. This season, we're cheering for teamwork on and off the court and celebrating the community that makes our neck of the woods great. Riverside Design Works. Design that scores every time.
When our family took over Calkins portable toilets, we knew we had big shoes to fill. But we are proud to carry on their tradition of helping Vermont and New Hampshire get the job done. Weddings, fairs, campgrounds, and construction crews too. Yeah, we've got you. From our family to yours, thanks for supporting local. Visit CalkinsPortableToilets.com or call 802-684-2255 today. We're still number 1 and the number 2 business in the NEK.
There's nothing like the excitement of local high school basketball. PTO's Auto Repair in Bradford wishes the teams a successful season and takes this time to salute the hard work being put forth by the coaches and athletes. When looking for reliable and expert advice on auto maintenance and repair, look no further than PTO's Auto Repair in Bradford, locally owned and operated by Chris and Tanya Bean.
Welcome back. This is Robin Losney alongside Neil Emerson, where they're trying to clear the floor, but Oxbow still celebrating just a little bit. They're trying to get the floor ready for the boys' game that's coming up in not too long. Senior night here, back here at 5 o'clock. All right, our Green Mountain Merchandise Player of the Game.
Yeah, I was kind of made up my mind when I saw her dive on the floor for that loose ball, made it an Oxbow possession, and they needed it. McKenna Houston played huge in the second half, 15 points, 5 rebounds. I think you told me 13 of those came in the second half, right when they needed her to come alive. She did. Our Green Mountain Merchandise Player of the Game, McKenna Houston. Huge night for her.
Yeah, congratulations, McKenna. Great night. We really appreciate Green Mountain Merchandise's players. So these Oxbow Olympian girls will be headed to the Barry Auditorium Thursday night. Our next game on WYKR is going to be Monday night, where the Rivendell girls will be in the Barry Auditorium for a semifinal game. And we will let you know the time. Stay tuned. We'll be broadcasting it. Probably will be on our website.
Facebook. We'll put it everywhere.
We'll put it everywhere. It's either going to be 5:30 or 7:30. We just don't know which time yet. As soon as we find out, we'll let you know. Okay? So thank you for everybody for listening. Have a safe drive home and stay warm.